Today, we're actually joined by a really good friend of the Almond Alliance and member of the Almond Alliance, Peter Schneider with TGS Logistics and TGS Transportation. Peter is one of the first folks I met when I came on board and has been in the trenches with us on all things supply chain disruption and supply chain solution, like the Almond Express. He's a part of my Tiger team, tackling those issues for us, helping us to really just key in on what are key solutions, what are actually going on the ground, and how does that translate for us into different decisions and negotiations and policy and regulation. He has incredible experience based out of the Fresno area. His company is a drayage company serving the ports of LA, Long Beach, and Oakland with clients all over, customers all over California and Nevada. It's strong ag exporter, huge in ag. He talks a lot about working with a lot of our members at the Almond Alliance, but also in pistachios and walnuts, cotton, and a number of other commodities as well, hauling upwards of around 15,000 loads a year of just almonds and pistachios. So he's been a great friend of the Almond Alliance. He's also one of the most forethought guys I've ever worked with in terms of his engagement and understanding the holistic, not only of his business and the future of his industry and trucking and logistics, but also understanding the policy implications and the effects of politics and policy on his business. And so he's incredibly involved in a lot of different organizations, CTA, the California Trucking Association, the Harbor Trucking Association, the Port Efficiency Task Force and Seaport Stakeholder Roundtable for the Port of Oakland. He's been part of the Federal Maritime Commission Supply Chain Innovation Team. So he is not only someone who is a tactician, who understands his business literally from starting on working on a truck or starting on a forklift, but all the way up into these bigger managerial and policy decisions. And he's been a voice for his industry and community and a voice for our industry and community. And so I'm so excited to have him join us today as we deep dive in something that's really affecting us right now in real time, which is AB5. That was the gig economy legislation that passed out of back in 2019, carried by then legislator Lorena Gonzalez, unanimously moved, not unanimously, but moved through the state legislature and was signed by Gavin Newsom. Most recently, and why this has popped since 2019, here in 2022, is this was appealed. There was a stay. It was appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court just recently kicked it back, said states' rights, California, it's up to you. And implementation is pending. And as a result, hundreds of independent truckers here in California, if not thousands, have been protesting at the ports of Long Beach, ports of Los Angeles, but most importantly at the Port of Oakland, where you're going to hear some amazing stats, but basically where that has had a dramatic effect on our ability to move product just at a time when we really needed to move product as we were coming into our harvest here starting in just a few weeks. So we're excited to have you join us on Almond Alert.